Bí quyết chinh phục speaking part 2.
Part 2 is difficult, right? You have to structure it right. And just remember this, you're telling a story. So just think about yourself at a cafe and you're telling a friend a story. And what does every story have? It has a beginning, a middle, and an end, right? The beginning is you're setting the scene. You're giving the background. And this is easy, right? You can just talk about what was going on. Where were you? What did it look like? Who was around you? What was the weather like, right? You want to paint the scene. And you can spend 30 seconds, that's a huge part of the 2 minutes. That's what, a fourth of the time setting the scene, or even longer, right? And then you get into the main point of the story, and then it's usually about how you feel or the resolution at the end. So, grammar is important. Using the past tense is usually important. And, just having a toolbox of things that will help you keep going if you find yourself in trouble, right? Like constantly asking yourself why, right? Why? Or another one is the past, present, future technique, right? Where you talk a little bit about the past, you talk a little bit about the present, and then you talk a little bit about the future, right? And just remember the part 2 is not like, you don't have to get the question right. You can make up things. They're not testing your knowledge or your explanation of the experience. They're testing your English. So you can talk about some other things that are slightly like the topic, and you just want to be able to speak for, up to, a minute and a half. That's a good target. And, focus on using a variety of grammar. That's where a lot of even good English speakers, they don't hit their potential because they don't use the variety of grammar. They're using good vocab, they have good fluency, they have good pronunciation, and even their grammar is good, but they only use like 1 or 2 tenses. So you want to practice using a variety of tenses. And past tense is going to help you, past simple, present perfect, past perfect, past perfect continuous, past continuous. If you can use those 4 correctly, you're going to get a really high band score.